The Aussie dollar, we are looking now, we're going to look at the other pairs that are on the sell side. The other pairs that are on the sell side are the yen and the Swiss. So let's take the Aussie yen. And as you recall from last week, our buying point was the 80.55, because that was our structure point. And it did come, that was happened on Friday. This is when the turnaround happened on Friday. So we closed the week at 80.97. I'm going to put my structure point here so we know where it's at, and let's give it a red line, so that would be our selling point. And as you can see, it was also the low of the range of the New York session. It was the top of the London session, so it was a pretty decent point for us on Friday. And therefore there is no reason for us, since we have come back above that structure point, to look at shorting the Aussie yen unless it trades below the 80.55. So that was our long point from last week. It will now become our short point. It will also be our structural short point, and in this case, of course, it is going to be, just to stay true on our methodology, that's the way we now, for the long side, I do have an 81.05 here. I just want to double check what the 81.05 is. I think our best bet is to take it above the high of the day, which is 81.07. So we are going to buy it above the high of the day, which in this case so this would be our buying point if it takes out the high of the day. And if it does, I think our next structure point or significant point will be this momentum high, which is 81.99. I'm sorry, 82.35. Which seems to be quite I mean, I like the structure point over here. That is the 8140 or the 81. the 81.55. Alright, so we'll stick with the 82.35. It seems to be a reasonable number. So we are going to buy it above 81. Our structural point is going to be 83.35, and if I'm going to buy it over here above the 81.07, I have to place my stop below the 4-day low, which is 80. I'm going to use the stop as 80.75, just below the market side. Just going to give it like a few pips over here below the market side. $75. Okay, so this is the Aussie yen. We are going to buy it above 81.07, and if we do, we have a structural long point at 83.35, and our stop is going to be 80.75. So I'm risking about, let's say, about 25 or 30 pips on that trade. On the short side, I'm going to go short below the 80.55, which is our structural short point and our stop. Okay, that is the Aussie yen. Let me save that.